Yesterday, the Auditor General issued a scathing report on dam safety in our province, telling us that the majority of coal mine tailings ponds have not been inspected by ESRD since the 90s and others not since the 80s. We also found out recently that the Obed mine dam that failed, spilling billions of litres of coal slurry from a pond of toxic sludge containing arsenic, mercury and lead into the Athabasca River, wasn't even monitored or included on the registry of dams. Mr. Speaker, if it looks like a dam, holds water like a dam, and has the risks of a dam...
Thank you. Now let's hear the answer from the Minister of Environment and Sustainable Resource Development.
Mr. Speaker, Albertans can be confident that their dams in this province are built, maintained and operated in a safe manner that is aligned with international and national standards. I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, that Albertans can have confidence in the public safety of Alberta's dams. However, we know, in accordance with the Auditor General's report, that we must improve the transparency through more effective record-keeping and reporting, Mr. Speaker.
For a supplemental.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, thank heavens for the Auditor General. That's all I can say. Given that when we raised this matter in the House at the time, to the Minister, now the Minister of Municipal Affairs, she failed to disclose that this tailings ponds dam was not even on the department's registry and that there is no evidence of an inspection whatsoever. Given that this is either deception by omission or gross incompetence, will the Minister tell us which it is?
Mr. Speaker, if the honourable member doesn't want to take my word for just how safe our dams are, I'd like to read from a quote from internationally recognized professor at the University of Alberta, Norbert Morgenstern, who's geotechnical engineer, and he has said, just in documents that he's produced, that it's of the view of the writer of the dam safety system applied to the Alberta oil sands industry is the best in the world, Mr. Speaker. And I'll table.
Thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, if the dams in Alberta are as safe as the minister is claiming, why did the Obed mine break, spilling billions of tons of toxic sludge into the Athabasca River and killing millions of fish? If they're so safe, Minister, why did that disaster occur?
Mr. Speaker, again, I will say that all of the dams in our province are kept to the highest national and international standards. The Auditor General certainly identified some areas where we can improve in reporting and monitoring these dams. But what I want to say is that in respect to this particular incident, this is still under investigation by the Alberta Energy Regulator, and when the Alberta Energy Regulator is ready to put out the findings from its investigation, that will be made public.